Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Jumper News. I'm Adam22 here with my co-host AD. Let's get right into the stories. All right, Walmart has been getting dragged on social media because its online store is now selling bootleg chain necklaces that look nearly identical to ones that you've seen worn by some of your favorite rappers. Yep, people noticed that Walmart was selling Lil Baby's 4PF chains when screenshots of Walmart's website surfaced revealing that they had copied Lil Baby's logo to create replica chains. Now, eventually, this caught Lil Baby's attention, and he took to Twitter to react, writing, "Walmart got me fucked up." Now, shortly after, Jackboy, who's been holding things down since Kodak got locked up, noticed that Walmart was selling knockoff Sniper Gang chains as well, using the SG logo in the same way that they did with Lil Baby's 4PF. Well, unlike Baby, Jackboy spoke out publicly on Instagram to warn Walmart about legal action. At Walmart, y'all better hope y'all can't get sued, because if so, Sniper Gang about to have our own Walmart. Sniper Mart coming soon. Kodak's attorney, Bradford Cohen, explained to TMZ, "We have been aware of the situation and we have prepared a cease and desist letter to Walmart and the seller on the Walmart website. If Walmart refuses to recognize that the seller is not a licensed, authorized dealer of Sniper Gang products, we will be proceeding with a lawsuit against both Walmart and the unauthorized seller." Walmart has since taken down all Sniper Gang chains, but Kodak's lawyer has confirmed that the jeweler can still be sued. This just in, 21 Savage has also joined the list of artists whose chains are on sale on Walmart's website. He posted up a photo to his Instagram story laughing with a message to Lil Baby that read, "We finna own one." So this story sounds like Walmart taking advantage of some young, aspiring, up-and-coming rappers, but I think that the real story is a little bit different, because in reality, Walmart is kind of like a marketplace, like the way that Amazon is, where you could sell stuff on there. It seems like there's like some entrepreneur, some enterprising young gentleman who decided that if he took, the logos of a lot of popular rap crews and he made chains out of them, then he could sell them on the Walmart store. Walmart probably has a team in place, for the record, that their entire job, I would assume, is to make sure that they don't sell anything that they're going to get in trouble for. So what does this guy do? He sneaks in there, he starts selling chains that have, the logos of rap crews that maybe are not going to be famous enough to get caught by the Walmart team. Fast forward, here we are. This kind of story happens every couple months, because I remember there was like a fake Yeezy thing on the Walmart website. There was a Let It Snow. Was it Let It Snow? Yes, it was Let It Snow, and it looked like Santa was doing cocaine. This was a big thing in the news.
I've seen it. I like that.
And then we actually made the parody version. I forget what it even said, but we made like a Kush smoking version of it. But either way, I mean, this is a fun thing that doesn't seem like it's ever going to stop, of just going in on Walmart for just allowing whoever to sell stuff on their online store.
But see, I've been seeing guys wear Walmart chains for a long time.
A Walmart logo on the chain?
No, not no Walmart logo.
Okay.
You could tell, you look at it, that fugazi, you feel me, that fake ice. But I'm going to tell you what, AD does not resort to violence, but if I see you wearing any of my homies' fake chains, I'm going to snatch it off your neck.
Probably a lot of your homies got fake chains.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You can't
Don't play my boys like that.
You can't kick it with somebody with a fake chain? No?
I know I can kick it with them, but you have to let me know, like, listen, this is fake. And I'm going to know you're fake. Because if you wear fake chains, I'm going to think you fake.
You can't take a picture with somebody and they got a fake chain on, because that makes you fake. The fakeness of the chain radiates onto you.
If you use a fake chain to get a girl, you're a lame.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you work hard and get you a real chain?
I mean, systematic racism.
Would you wear a fake
the way
chain?
Our government is set up, our economy, I don't know. Huh?
What you mean our economy?
I ain't gonna wear no fake chain. No, I don't even like wearing chains in the first place, but I do agree that, like, in the year 2020, like, all right, I'm gonna be really doing, like, the year 2010, at the height of Brian Pumper mania, it was kind of like you could wear fake chains, and it didn't feel like everybody necessarily knew that they were fake. In the year 2020, we just see so much real jewelry on the feed that if you come out wearing a really egregious fake chain,
if you have a chain the size of a chandelier, I don't think that is going to be real back then at anything. And let me tell you something. If times get hard, I'm just going to rob Adam22's house, and everything will be fine.
I don't got no jewelry. What are you going to take?
You have a new Yeezy, Jesus is King record, and I want to steal it.
I do have the Kanye West record. That's true.
So times get hard, I'm gonna steal it and put it on eBay at $300.
It's probably worth $40 if I had to guess. Okay, next story. As we all know, 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj's new single "Trolls" topped the Billboard charts and secured 6ix9ine his first single. Well, following the first ever #1 on the Billboard charts, 6ix9ine decided to take a moment to address Future, Meek Mill, Gucci Mane, and more with a video posted to his Instagram. Roll it.
So you guys ever notice that when people diss me or they say my name or try to clown me, the moment I respond, like the moment I address them, I'm dragging it. I get it. I got a list. Let's start at the top. Future, you've been rapping for over a decade, if not over a decade, close to a decade. You have many Drake features, my friend, and you never went number one. Mr. Meek Mill, since 2011, close to a decade, you never went number one either. The little boys, well, you know, the little guys in the game, Lil Durk, pretty local, you never went number one, sir. G Herbo, I don't think you entered the top 100. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Gucci Mane, nope, never been number one either, sir. Trippie Redd, we signed to the same label, never went number one. Every New York rapper that's a male that's not old, you never been number one.
Wearing his Trippie Redd t-shirt, 6ix9ine joined Instagram Live with DJ Academics for another interview, and Ak explained that usually Billboard would try to interview the artist who currently has the number one song, but because they don't mess with 6ix9ine, he took it upon himself to extend his platform to have the conversation. During the live, 6ix9ine called out Lil Durk, G Herbo, Gucci Mane, and Trippie Redd for never going number one, as well as every New York rapper that's a male that's not old who has never been number one. 6ix9ine told Ak that the rappers he called out are the people he believes had or still have an issue with him. Now, notably, this hour-long interview on DJ Academics' Instagram feed has currently 500,000 views, which is pretty bad for the alleged hottest rapper in the game. I'm just saying. Now, of course, our co-host here, AD, is so not a fan of 6ix9ine that he has a hard time even having a conversation about this. I want to read off a tweet that DJ Vlad sent out earlier today that I thought was probably one of the better points.
Rat race, Willard.
Who's Willard?
Rat race, Willard.
You know too many fucking rats. Okay. Nicki complained about Travis Scott cheating to get a number one album and did the exact same thing to get herself a number one song. It is what it is. That's what Vlad said. We can show it on the screen. I think it's a pretty damn good point.
I think we shouldn't shed light on snitches, and I think we should go to another story.
No,
how about that?
We have to talk about the news. You're going to have to grow up and start talking
You're
about
going to
the news.
have to talk about it. I ain't got to talk about this.
Why can't you have a conversation about a rapper even if you disagree with something?
Listen, I've been snitched on before. Kids, it's nothing personal. I've been snitched on before. I don't support that. Somebody would have took me away from my kids.
Right, but you can have a conversation about 6ix9ine without trying to stop people from having a conversation about 6ix9ine. Like, Willard. Negative things about him. Like, I'm not saying anything positive about him.
I don't care about the kids. I don't care about them.
Right, but you not caring about him doesn't mean that if you're going to talk about hip hop on a news show, then
that's not hip hop to me.
Yes, it is.
It's pop.
It's still rap music.
It's not rap.
Yeah, but you have to be able to say something negative about him without trying to stop the entire conversation.
Okay. Willard.
Okay. This is the thing. He did the Academics Instagram Live interview last night. It was an hour-long Instagram TV interview. It got 500,000 views on Instagram on Academics' page. That is incredibly bad for Academics' page and for him. So to me, this is just another sign that whatever it was that was getting people to pay attention to him for a period of time is just not really working anymore.
Now we're talking. Next story. The three men involved in the Ahmaud Arbery's killing, Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Rhodey Bryan, have officially been indicted on murder charges. Ahmaud Arbery died at the hands of white supremacists, and since his family and many others have demanded both answers and justice. The indictment includes 9 charges, with each defendant being hit with 1 count of malice murder, 4 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 false count of imprisonment, and 1 count criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment. Gregory McMichael, the father of Travis McMichael, admitted that he chased down Arbery, who said he matched the suspect's description in a burglary. Though all 3 men were arrested and the judge ruled that there was enough evidence to move forward with the case, murder charges in Georgia are typically handed down in an indictment by the grand jury. The specially appointed prosecutor in the case, District Attorney Joyette M. Holmes, declared at a press conference, "We will continue to be intentional in the pursuit of justice for this family and the community at large as the prosecution of this case continues." Man, let me tell you something. I'm glad they're moving forward, but as a black man, it's real bittersweet at the end of the day. You feel me? That, white people, I ain't even gonna say white people, everybody, get the hate out your heart, man. Get the hate out your heart. And this keeps happening. It's not stopping, and it's not going to continue to stop. We're going to keep burning stuff down. We're going to keep marching in the streets. We're going to keep talking about this until some change happens. You feel me? Like, it's disgusting. It's real disgusting. How could you believe in God or believe in whatever you believe in and think that my people are inferior to your people at the end of the day?
And just as a note, for anybody who seems to have forgotten about exactly what happened in this situation, he did call Ahmaud Arbery the N-word with the hard R after killing him. So in case you were thinking that maybe this case didn't have anything to do with race, that maybe this case just so happened, it was just somebody who just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, you kind of forfeit your right to make that argument when you call him the N-word after you shoot him dead.
And bro, that could be me. That could be my little brother. That could be my cousin at the end of the day. And you feel me? We live in America. We pay taxes. We need to feel safe at the end of the day too. Now, the crazy thing is, if we go upside y'all heads at the end of the day, they want to hang us crazy at the end of the day. Next story. Recent demands for Colorado officials to launch an independent investigation into the 2019 death of a 23-year-old Elijah McClain, who died in police custody, has prompted Governor Jared Polis to announce that his administration will be re-examining the case. In a series of tweets, Governor Polis wrote, "Public confidence in our law enforcement process is incredibly important now more than ever. A fair and objective process free from real or perceived bias for investigating officer-involved killings is critical." I'm hearing from many Coloradans who have expressed concerns with the investigation of Elijah McClain's death. As a result, I have instructed my legal counsel to examine what the state can do, and we are assessing the next steps. This announcement comes after more than 2 million people signed a petition urging officials to lead an investigation into the death of Elijah McClain. He died after police officers from the Denver suburb, Aurora, put him in a chokehold and called first responders, who injected him with ketamine. He had a heart attack on the way to the hospital and died days later after being declared brain dead. Officers approached Elijah last August as he was walking home from a convenience store when a 911 caller had reported a suspicious person wearing a ski mask. The body cam footage of the arrest did not come out for months after Elijah's death. In the footage, an officer is heard admitting nothing illegal had been done before his arrest. Another cop accuses Elijah of reaching for one of their guns. Meanwhile, Elijah's heard asking the cops to stop explaining that they started to arrest him as he was stopping his music to listen. He tells them he cannot breathe. He tells them his name, explaining he has an ID, but no gun. He pleads with the cops and said that his house is right there. He vomits and apologizes. "I wasn't trying to do that," he says. "I just can't breathe correctly." Elijah McClain's family says that the law enforcement's excessive use of force led to Elijah's death. However, the officers involved were cleared of any wrongdoing based on questionable body camera footage and allegedly inconclusive autopsy. Governor Polis signed new police accountability legislation into law. The Enhanced Law Enforcement Integrity Act allows no chokeholds, no use of deadly force unless there's an imminent threat to the officer's life or preserving others' lives. Body cameras will be required. Now, let me tell you, when I read the Elijah situation, it's still hard for me to talk about it. I was boo-hooing because it's sad, bro. It's sad. I seen the kid's face. I seen how he was just happy, full of joy at the end of the day, and reading his last words, bro, that shit wasn't right, man. I swear to God it wasn't right. I don't even want to cry on this motherfucking thing, but bro, that shit right there, man. Ain't nothing to talk about when it come down to that, man. That's sad, bro. Sad as fuck.
Yeah, I don't really know how much of a conversation there really is to be had about this one. It just seems like straight up abuse, straight up just, I don't know. It's just so hard to understand this stuff still happening, especially at this moment where you'd think that the law would be on their P's and Q's trying to keep the peace.
And then lie about it. And you hiding body cam for this shit. That shit is wrong, bro. Colorado. Everybody, all the Coloradans, make sure justice is served, please. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure justice is served. Make sure he doesn't die in vain.
Rest in peace to Elijah. Terrible story. Horrible. I don't know. I'm not sure what to say.
We out of here, man. So this is a bad day.
All right. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in here on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you tune in every single day if you like this. And drop a comment down below. Let us know what we're doing wrong. If there's anything that you would like to see done differently, let us know. Follow AD. Follow Adam22. Follow No Jumper. We out.